Quiet on the set.
Camera speed.
Sound production, take one.
Hello, you beautiful circus monkeys. Countess Shadow here. And, I figure some of you all out there might be curious as to some good circus or magic movies that your potentially favorite little chaos magician enjoys. So, why don't we just get on into that? I have this laid out in a little bit of a list format, including honorable mentions. So, getting right on in. Some of you might argue with me on this. It's at my number 5 slot. The Greatest Showman. Hugh Jackman, Zendaya, Zac Efron. It's a great movie. Barnum himself would have loved this movie just because of how inaccurate it is. And it's absolutely beautiful because of all just the showmanship that was put into it. It's atrocious from a historical standpoint. But I love it anyway, and the entire soundtrack is just so catchy.
So tell me, do you wanna go? Where it's coming on color lights, where the runaways are running the night.
Who knew that Hugh Jackman could sing that good? I mean, this is Wolverine for crying out loud, right? On to the next one. Up next in the number 4 slot, I do not have a physical copy of this movie, but I will one day. It is the Dumbo live action from 2019. For the first half of this movie, you get to see a fairly realistic portrayal of a small-time traveling circus. The dysfunctional family that you get out of performers and staff having to live together, and the whole aspect of having to double up on the acts that you're doing in a small-time show. Quite literally, our own show has fairly often been extremely similar to how you see the Medici Brothers Circus in the first part of this movie.
I would like to offer you a drink, but all out of bourbon, and cognac and scotch. Now.
Is that a monkey in your desk?
Just for emergencies.
Of course, later on in the movie, you have the big corporation, the bright ideal of the circus, absorbing and integrating the smaller shows. And of course that was in quotations because most of the time if you have a larger company buy out a smaller one, you will have hardly, if any, in the first place, assets of that original company used in the larger one. The entire anti-corporation of that movie, the anti-large corporation, is something that I personally agree with, but also a little ironic coming from a Disney film. Just saying. Gotta love Tim Burton though, and Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito makes that movie. Now, moving on to our number 3 slot in this list, we have our first magic movie out of this. Now You See Me. I don't know where to start with this movie. The first thing I absolutely love heist films. Just throwing that out there, just being completely honest, it's like one of my favorite like mini genres, I suppose. Thing number 2, just the actors in this. Like
Now please settle down. Now who here has a bank they would like us to rob? Okay, that's a lot of people with the vendetta. So we'll choose one at random then.
It's an entire, like, curveball by the end of it. Now the fun thing about all of these suspenseful movies where there are magicians is that the entire movie is like a magic trick of itself, okay? And I say this because you have no idea what is fully going on in the background of these movies until like the very end of them. If you like heist movies or crime dramas or just anything with magicians in it in general, Now You See Me is definitely a go-to. I love it. Moving on to our number 2 slot of this list. And I'm 90% sure that it's just because of one actor. Water for Elephants. I don't like romance movies. As a general kind of rule. Which is what I thought that this was going to be when I first looked at it. It is, but it isn't. Christoph Waltz. That is like one of the main reasons that I like this movie. If you haven't seen this, but you've seen Inglourious Bastards, it's the same character, just throw him in a circus. Honestly. Apart from that, you have Robert Pattinson. I could care less about his roles in Twilight, but apart from that, he's actually a really good actor. Don't just throw him to the dogs because of that. If you like Twilight, that's your thing, not mine. I'm not here to judge. It's just no. But this also has like a lot of the behind the scenes of like actually being part of a circus in it too. God, I love this movie. Let's move on to the honorable mentions now, okay? First up on that list we have Big Fish. Ewan McGregor.
Hello there.
I'm not sure I have to say anything more about that apart from just him being the main character of this movie. Apart from that, though, the entire movie is like it's a trip, and you'll see by the end of it exactly why it's called Big Fish. Especially if you've ever heard any of those fisherman's stories. Great movie. Love it. But a lot of people say that it's not a circus movie. I'm looking at you, Drake.
I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Up next in our honorable mentions is The Greatest Show on Earth. They partnered with Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey's Circus in order to make this movie. They used Barnum and Bailey tintage, actual performers and staff, including Emmett Kelly. Amazing clown. If you haven't heard of him, go look him up. To make this movie in the first place. If you're looking for something that shows the inner workings of a circus and the drama, there is drama, trust me, it happens. In the most realistic light possible, go watch this movie. It's great. The reason that it didn't make it to my top 5 is because of that. Because it reminds me too much of work. Continuing on with the honorable mentions, we have The Illusionist. It's a lesser known magic movie. And that's exactly what it is. It's a movie about a magician. It's also a crime drama with the suspense, and it's a great movie, honestly. But, of course, all of these so far have outranked it. And in our number 1 slot, it's a magician movie. It has crime. It has suspense. It has Hugh Jackman. It is The Prestige. And Christian Bale. Christian Bale is another great actor. He's up there pretty high on my list of favorite actors. And David Bowie. David Bowie plays Tesla in this. I don't even know where to start with this one. It is such a great movie. There's so many twists and turns in this, and it, like, my head was a little messed up by the end of this movie the first time that I watched it, and I say the first time because I have watched this at least 10 times by now. I love this movie. Whew! It's got science. It's got magic. I love this movie. I love all of these movies. They're all so good. On that topic, now that we're done with the list here, if there are any magic or circus-based movies that you would like us to watch on the channel, go ahead and drop that in the comments down below. It's something that I've wanted to do for a while now. I'm not sure if anyone out there would be interested in it because I've already seen, like, the more popular ones, obviously, but I'd still be fully willing to watch them again for the channel, if that's what you all want to see. A magician reacting to magic movies. Circus performers reacting to circus movies. If you want to see it, comment down below. Remember to like, subscribe, and that's all for today. I'll catch you down the road, circus monkeys. Countess Shadow, out.